It'll be 1 to go this time by. Coming to the green, buddy, coming to the green. Let's go get him. Go, 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 dig, 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 go, 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 go.
Get your motor running. Head out on the highway.
Okay, we're going to continue with our top 12 driver press conferences here in the Media Center this afternoon. We're pleased to be joined by Kasey Kahne. He drives the number 9 Budweiser Dodge. Kasey is currently 9th in points. Kasey won here at Pocono back in June in a race that I think I would describe as a real gut-wrencher, survival of the fittest that day. Kasey, what can you draw upon winning that race in June and apply it here now in August here at Pocono?
I think there's a lot that you can, that you can bring. We brought the same car, the same setup, and it was really good in race practice. Again, I felt like we were, one of the top 5 cars that were in race practice today, and then we switched to qualifying and just missed it a little bit there, so we didn't have that good of a lap. But for the race on Sunday, I think you can bring a lot. We won that race. We had a great car. It was, it was the dominant car here that weekend. So, I think we brought a lot to bring a lot back with us, and hope to have another good run.
All right, now we'll take questions for Kasey. If you have one, raise your hand. Got one in the back. We'll start there, then we'll come over here. State your name, affiliation, please.
Yeah, hi, Kasey. Chuck Dibbler with the Express-Times in Easton. There's a lot of rumbling here about tires and what's going to happen from last week. Was there any tire problems last month, 6 weeks ago here?
No, I think this is actually a really good tire that they brought here for the first race, and it's the same one we have again today or this weekend. So we look forward to that. Look forward to being able to run the entire race runs and have some green flag stops. It's a good, strong, durable, racy tire. So I'm looking forward to that. And last week was unfortunate, but it's what it was. And I'm for sure that that won't happen again.
Question here, then we'll move down the road. Go ahead.
Hi, Jim Coles from WNEP, the ABC affiliate in the area. You're barely in the top 10, obviously coming off the win last time here at Pocono. Talk about the importance of this race, especially with the track record recently for you. A lot of cautious optimism for your team right now?
I feel like we have as good a shot as anyone to win. I think we bring a great car, a great team. We've been running really well. We've had some great races, some tough races, but it's been good, and I think this is probably one of our better tracks this year. So I feel like we have a great opportunity of making the chase, and that's the main goal. That's what all the teams here want to do for their sponsors and their owners and all the employees that work on these cars. So out of the 14 going for the chase, I think we have as good a shot at it as anyone from 6th on back.
Kasey, Josh Reed, ABC 27 out of Harrisburg. How much does the track change from the first race to this race?
It always seems to slow down a little bit, just loses a little bit of grip. It's later in the year. It's I don't know why that is, but we were, even today, right there, I think the practice speeds were, a little over a second slower than what the pole was here in the race a month and a half ago. So I don't know why it just always slows down a little bit, and it's still, to me, it still drives really similar. That handling characteristics of the car, everything's really similar. It's just your lap time's a little bit slower.
Question right here. Go ahead.
Mike Harris, AP. Kasey, a year ago you were struggling, and now you're in a position to make the chase and doing well, have a couple of victories. What's the biggest difference between last year at this time and now?
We're racing one car full time. We have some different people in place at Gillette Evernham Motorsports, and we've really, I think, have a better starting point this year. Our testing's been great. We have a great test team that does a lot for our team now, and I feel like that the engine program, everything that they work on is much better than what it was last year. But I think the people is the main thing, and the people is what got it turned around and got it, kind of going in a direction a direction to go up and also stay up once it gets there. So it's good right now. It's a lot better than what it was a year ago.
Other questions? Got one right here? We can, okay, right here, and then we'll come over here. Go ahead.
Kasey, I want to ask you about momentum a little bit, and it seemed like once you got that breakthrough win in the All-Star race, things really started to click. Is there something to momentum that really propels a team to success week after week?
Yeah, I mean, momentum's it's good. It's confidence. It's good for a driver. It's good for the team. It's good for the people back at the shop. I mean, it's one win. You could lose 50 straight races and win one, and it's like you forget about all that stuff. You know, you just it's a relief, and it feels so good because of how difficult it is to win these races. You know, for a driver and for the whole team, the company. So I think winning races, running up front is as much of confidence and momentum builder that you can have in racing.
Go ahead.
Kasey, Bob Matthews from WVPO and WSPG here in the Poconos. The last race we were talking about, no shifting. We're talking about the cars of tomorrow. They're talking about the new patch of asphalt that was laying down, coming out of the tunnel turn. How big a role did that play in that race? And now as you come into this race, is that all just such a distant memory it doesn't matter anymore?
No, it's all the same. I mean, it's the same. It's slower, so you need you're going a little slower off each of the corners. Your straightaway speed's a touch slower because the grip's not there. The patch in turn 3, it's not quite as grippy as it was when we were here before. It's easy to slide off the top of it and get up too high now, which it looked like a lot of people figured that out because there's a lot of marks above the patch, and there's no grip there compared to what the patch is. So, it's all the same. It's the same racetrack. It's just a little bit slower, and it's a little bit later in the year, and it's all that stuff will still be the things that you have to do right on Sunday to win the race.
Other questions for Kasey Kahne? If you have one, raise your hand. Anybody else? All right, Kasey, thanks a lot,
Thanks.
and good luck. Hope to see you again here on Sunday.